The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guest do not reflect those of the host, the show, the management, and the network.
Sadyang kay buti ng ating Panginoon, nagtatapat sa habang panahon. Maging sa kabila ng ating pagkukulang, biyaya niya'y patuloy na laan. Katulad ng pagsinag ng gintong araw, patuloy siyang nagbibigay tanglaw. Kaya sa puso ko't damdamin, katapatan niya'y aking pupurihin. Dakila ka, O Diyos, tapat kang ang tunay, magmula pa sa ugat ng aming lahi. Mundo'y magunaw man, maaasahan kang lagi, maging hanggang wakas nitong buhay. Kaya, O Diyos, ika'y aking pupurihin, sa buong mundo'y aking aawitin. Dakila ang iyong katapatan, pag-ibig mo'y walang hanggan. Dakila ka, O Diyos, tapat kang ang tunay, magmula pa sa ugat ng aming lahi. Mundo'y magunaw man, maaasahan kang lagi, maging hanggang wakas nitong buhay. Dakila ka, O Diyos, sa habang panahon, katapatan mo'y matibay na sandigan. Sa bawat bighati, tagumpay man ay naroon, daluyan ng pag-asa kung kailangan hinahon. Pag-ibig mo ngalay sa'kin noon hanggang ngayon. Dakila ka,
Hello mga ka-TLC!
I am Ace Perez.
And I am Attorney Migs Nograles.
Please watch Ask Attorney Migs. It's an online show that talks about our everyday legal concerns.
Yes, and you can like our page and you can ask questions and we talk about your everyday situation. So we have cases to answer, mga PM nyo. We try to answer them. So get ready.
Every Monday sa TLC, 6:30 p.m., Ask Attorney Migs.
Dito lang sa TLC. So let us get ready for
Bagong adlaw.
Bagong Hisgutanang Legal.
Okay, maayong gabi, good evening, magandang gabi sa atong tanan. Okay, welcome to another episode of Hearts That Listens Tuesday edition. The one that I played is a concert of the students and the Davao School for the Blind that would be on August 21 at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That will be live stream here in Talk Live channel. So, still we are in our theme, back to school, new normal, new parenting, and tonight's sub-theme is Let Us Listen. So with me is a power couple, both are coaches, Coach Sisoy and Coach Sinsonar.
Good evening. Hi, everyone.
So can you
Good
greet
evening.
our viewers, coaches?
Good evening, Coach.
Good evening, Coach Loretta. Good evening, our viewers. Salamat kayo, no, sa pag-open sa inyong mga respective gadgets to engage with us, especially this moment.
Maayong gabi ninyong tanan. Welcome to
So we do
tonight's
have-
show.
Yeah, we do have another nindot nga panagambita. Very beautiful sharing this evening as parents also in this new normal way of education. I do not know, there is really a problem with our signal this evening, no? Kasi sa cellphone nako, no, na si Ma'am Elizabeth Albaran, our avid follower.
Good
We have
evening, Ma'am
Coach,
Elizabeth.
we have Coach Ismenya Katabay. We have
Wow.
Doc Arwin, no? Si Doc Arwin. At kuha na kaayo sa ato ako si
Wow.
Doc
Doc Arwin, may gabi. Thank you.
Comments, no? And then we have my former student, si si Kakay. I used to call her Kakay Neri is also watching from Davao City. And hello po,
Wow.
sabi ni Coach ni Ma'am Elizabeth. Ma'am Elizabeth, no, if you could share also your thoughts with our sharing. So I was reflecting, no, before we start our program. I told you na it's really, no, a new parenting now. Really, it's really parang kailangan talaga tayong makikinig sa ating mga anak. No, let us listen. Yun talaga ang, no, I had an experience na talaga bang, ewan ko, I have really to go. Minsan kasi pag mama kasi ako, no? So I have really to makinig kayo sa akin. But things really, or situations really change, Coach Sisoy and Coach Senas, no? Especially na grown up na ang mga anak, and then they have a lot of things to do. Imagine, no, kung college students, the three of them are really in college already na minsan hindi mo na mapagsabihan na do not say that, no, it's not a good thing to say. Ano bang iirapan ka lang? What is happening with you, mama? Yan, mga ganyan na mga. Minsan, kung sa Bisaya pa, mahiubos po ko usahay ba?
Yes.
But now I realize, no, so that's why I was like, ano ba talaga ang ating sub-theme this evening mo na? When I was reflecting during the week na, I do really realize na kailangan din talagang makikinig sa mga anak. Na minsan, ah, we also insist of our own, no? Minsan siguro baka nakalimutan ko na they are not young already, hindi na sila graders, hindi na sila,
Correct.
let go na. So, how is your experience with that? No, kailangan din talang makikinig sa ating mga anak. Yes, Coach Sisoy
Yes.
and Coach Lana.
Yes, I think it's really because they were brought up, we were brought up differently from the way we brought them up. No, I think that's basically it. But it's also because nag-change na talaga, no? Nag-change na talaga ang dynamics in the family, no? With all the new things that's coming up, no? And all the new ideas that's coming up. But whether I think basically regardless of which generation we came from, be it from the generation of our parents, our generation, or the generation sa mga bata or ating mga anak, it's really boils down to listening.
Yeah.
Okay, listening to each other. We listen to the children also listens to us, no? But I think more importantly, listening skills sa part ng parents.
Yeah.
No? Kasi we were tawag nito tuned to the idea,
The wiring is
na
speaking tayo eh.
tayo yung nagsasalita palagi, no? And
Kasi teacher, di ba, teaching eh. Ang mode natin is parent as teacher. Kaya paano magtuturo ang teacher pag hindi nagsasalita, di ba?
so yun. So I think that is where we all need to learn from. Day on, no? Every day we need to learn talaga to listen to each other. At the same time, that also teaches our children to listen also, no?
Yeah.
So, but walang expert din talaga dyan siguro si Coach Loretta, no? We all try though. Yeah.
With in
Even
fact
the books
challenge.
that we read, all the lessons in coaching that we
Yes.
learned, no, lahat mga theories that we read in the book, but in real life, no, it's not really that easy, no?
Yes.
Sa ano lang talaga. Minsan I would always say, Coach Sisoy and Coach Senas, ug sa Bisaya pa, dili na gyud ko pwede mag-istorya. Is it that I am
Correct.
that I don't have
Lalong ginay mong hugot ko, Loretta ba?
I think we can relate.
Ay, tayo mga hugot anak sa atong mga bata, no?
Wala na ba akong karapatan na magsalita din, no? Parang ganyan na mga hugot sa buhay, no?
And sometimes, Coach, di ba, we think, why is it easier to get other people to listen to us and not our children?
Oo.
Di ba? So yun ang medyo challenge natin, no? But probably in their minds also they're thinking, bakit yung parents ko, they're not listening to me, no?
Yeah.
They would rather listen to other people than to me. No? So these are things that we really need to consider as well.
Parang ano nga eh, ano tawag, paradox ba yan? Parang ganun.
Mhm.
Oo, na pag tayo, mahirapan tayo na they will listen to us, di ba? But other people will really listen to us, no?
Oo,
Di ba?
yes.
Oo.
So,
But in fact, may ano nga yan eh, may dalawang word, di ba, na hearing and listening. Di ba? So, ano ba talaga ang importante daw? What is really important? Is it hearing or listening? Anong importante, Coach, para sa'yo?
Listening. Kasi when you hear, lalabas lang yan sa kabila. Kasi if we listen, it is both the mind and the heart are
The heart.
working.
Yeah,
Kasi
tama.
pag hearing kasi, it's just, you just hear
Sabi
it.
nga nila, Coach, the hearing is just involuntary.
Yes.
Involuntary lang yan, di ba? Isip, nagsasalita ka, di ba? Sabi mo nga, lapos sa pikas dunggan, di ba? But when you listen, it's voluntary.
Yeah.
Because you
Deliberate.
deliberate, tama ka, love. So, deliberate kasi you shut down other senses and you give your attention to the person. Di ba? Yun yung, natin, very important.
May magandang comment si Ma'am Elizabeth. Sabi niya, yes po, some of our young ones are in millennial generation. They want our children to explore new things. It takes two tango. Both parents
Correct.
must know our
Yeah.
parents.
Tama ka
Thank you.
talaga.
No.
Yes, Miss Elizabeth, you are really right, no? If we want for our children to listen to us, we first of all must listen to them also. What are they saying in words, no? What are they expressing in words? And more importantly, what are they not saying to us? So that is also very important, no? So, and it takes skills actually to do that, and those skills we need to, we learn that every day. We learn that every day with the experience that we have with our children, no? And di ba, accusations can fly around. You don't listen to me, so
Yeah, true.
and usually yung natin is parang narinig ko naman, I'm also listening, but how come she's saying I'm not hearing her, or I'm not, di ba, yung same words na ginagamit, but iba naman yung interpretation natin, no? So may mga ganyan tayo, Coach, no?
Yeah, yung dynamics, no? Yung dynamics nga. First talaga dyan, no? In line sa sinabi ni Coach Senas, tingin ko dyan, no? Parents, the first step is you have to have an acceptance. No, na nagbago na talaga ang mundo ngayon. No? Kasi pag hindi mo natanggap yan, na nagbago na talaga. Nagbago na ngayon ang the way we communicate to our children, the way we engage them. Pag nandun ka pa rin sa old mindset mo, na dapat makinig talaga pa nagsalita ang parents talaga. Yung sa uso sa ato sa una, wala. Ano man, ha? Listen to this, guys. Makatawa siguro mo, Sa una, okay, pag nagsasalita yung parents, sabi ni Mrs. Pagtagalog daw.
Tagalog, because we also have Tagalog viewers.
Okay, di ba? Pag noon kasi, talangin ka ng parents mo, galit na galit sa'yo. Di ba? Magsalita ka. Di ba? And once you speak, anong gagawin sa'yo? Paluin ka. Di ba? Papaluin ka. Ano man, sa Bisaya pa, musukol ka na.
Sumasagot ka na.
Sumasagot ka na. O, di ba? Pag hindi ka naman sasagot, ang sabihin naman siya, ano ka ba? Lumalaban ka na sa akin? Ha? Hindi ka nagkasalita. O, di ba? So, confused ka, di ba? Ano ba talaga? Di ba? Magsalita ako, hindi. Di ba? But now, no. Sabi mo nga, di ba, Coach, kanina, wala na. Automatic yan. Di ba? Automatic yan. They will respond to you. No? Minsan, hindi mo magustuhan yung mga nila eh.
The words they use, the tone that they use. No? Or even like their, tawag nito, their preferences, no? It will go against what you prefer, and that becomes a source of conflict. However, if you try to listen to each other, you can actually agree to disagree na, okay, sige, kung ganyan ang mo. Those are things that we all need to learn every day. No? So, as I said, walang expert dyan, walang expert na parent. But what is very important is that we see each other, that we see that the child sees that we are trying, and we also see that the child is trying to communicate, no, to really bridge that gap, no. So, that is.
Yeah, and as parent, you have to really, yung perspective mo to understand the kid. Kasi, di ba, may example yan, di ba, yung number 9, di ba? Pag tayo nakatingin dito, number 9 yan. But Pag tinatanong natin sa kabila, yung mga anak natin, number 6 yan.
Number six
In order,
pala.
pareho lang naman tayo, but in a different perspective.
Iba-iba ang ano.
But in order for us to see what they're trying to see doon sa view na yan, is you have to go there. Diba? Tingnan mo, ay tama pala yung sinabi nila. Diba? But again, the challenge now is for them also to bring this in this side, to think din na tama naman yung parents mo rin. Diba? So, those are the things talaga na minsan, no? Pag hindi na-resolve, minsan ang mangyari dyan, hindi nagsalita ang both parties, wala na. Nagtatampo na si mama, nagtatampo si papa.
For the past
mga bata.
days, I am just very quiet. Kasi just let them be, no?
Ako din.
Yeah. Quiet
Coach,
ka lang din
sabi
ngayon,
mo earlier,
friend.
di ba, magtampo ka minsan?
Oo.
Oo. Ganyan din ako, mag-iyak din ako.
Yan, matampuhin si Mrs. eh. Matampuhin yan siya.
Yeah.
So, pag malaman na ng mga na magtampo ako, ano na
Then,
yan
alam
sila?
naman nila, they know my dynamics already. I am just very quiet. I just do the things that the routinary works that I do at home. But later, they will just offer, ma ako na makikita mo din minsan na too much of kanang saying na kanang mga butanggol nga say nga dili na, so it's better na to just keep quiet and go to continue, and then no, these children of ours also know what is going on inside their parents maybe, no, kaya
Yes.
that's why minsan we should not judge them also na wala silang
Correct.
pake, wala silang they just do what they want to do, pero hindi naman din pala, no, when they realize na si mama hindi na umiimik, si mama parang they just do her own thing na hindi na kami inutusan, feel offer.
Yes.
They feel offer.
Bakit nagagalit si mama? Sinabi ko lang naman ang totoo. Parang ganyan, di ba? Na may mga ganyan. Yeah, but actually, I have to admit, no, listening is really something that, you know, as I was saying, that I have to learn. Because sanay talaga ako na magsalita. Pati ito, magsalita. And when, let's say, for example, my daughter comes to me and, you know, says, I want to talk to you, ang tendency natin when a child comes to us with a problem, tayo kaagad ang mag-ano ng solusyon. Ganito kasi yan. But, you know, many times my kids, you know, would tell me, ako muna magsalita. No, I did not come here for advice. I just want for you to listen. And it's very difficult. Di ba yung control na kailangan mo exercise na, okay, I'm just here to listen. Hindi na muna ako magsalita. Kahirap, no? But you have to do it. Di ba?
Maybe because
Yeah,
of
it
the
takes
work
skills
that
talaga. Listening is a skill eh. No, but ang maganda kasi yan, it can be
because
learned.
of the work we are into, no? We are the one
Yes.
talking always.
Yun na nga, di ba, yung sinasabi natin. Our work actually is really all about talking, di ba? So, and sometimes we think, kaya ko to, sa trabaho nga, pinapakinggan ako, people pay us to listen to us, pero yung anak natin, iba pala, no? So, it doesn't work that way.
Maganda din itong may experience din pala si Ma'am Elizabeth, no? Sabi niya
Yes.
na I experienced to my daughter, naka-experience din siya pala and then she said, communication is the most important to our children.
Correct.
Coach Edelor is just greeting us. Maybe I
Hello,
don't know.
Coach. I miss you.
We miss you here, Coach Edelor.
Oo. Kuhan siya ngayon eh, punong-puno yung sked niya eh.
Kaya nga, we miss you.
In demand.
Sana sa bahay. And then we have Ma'am Lourdes Nicolas. She is my guest, no? Sa student and me. Ang ganda din ng school nila, a Christian school, yung Spring of Life Academy doon sa Laguna. Maganda ang school nila, no?
Hello po. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Thank you for tuning on to us.
To Hearts That Listen Tuesday edition. So,
Yes.
ganyan na talaga ang buhay. Ewan ko, I am just very sensitive kasi usually kasi yung nagsischedule talaga kami na we have a live stream mass, no? Yung ganitong oras, ganyan. Pero I am just being, hindi na, noon kasi muupo talaga sila at magsa-celebrate ng misa. Ngayon, while celebrating the mass, naglalaro ng ML. Minsan nga, sabi ko nga, Mag-face-to-face na lang tayo so that you can concentrate. Sabi naman ng youngest ko na, ay dili gid ko mama, I do not like it kasi na ano when we went to the when we celebrated mass during the fiesta here, we were may nag-text sa amin ng QR Davao. Like we have to undergo the swab testing kasi nga may
Yes,
nagpa-positive
yes,
doon.
yes.
So ngayon yung
Oo.
mga anak ko afraid na to go to the church face to face. Eh ako, I'm not really honestly and truthfully, I'm not really comfortable with the just live streaming mass, no? Pero
Yes.
yan, no? Sometimes ang ano ko ngayon, ang realization ko talaga, coaches, is na I have also to respect and listen to them. Kasi kesa mag-i-insist ako, no? Minsan nga I'm really sad at this point of time na sana madadala ko na naman ulit sila face to face, pero parang nakita nung para bang it's not easy really to be swab tested. No? Hindi talaga. You have to
Correct.
Yeah.
line up and kaya nga siguro hindi pa din talaga sila ready to go to to celebrate mass face to face. Yan ang
Yes.
struggle ko for the past 2 weeks.
So habang nagmamas, Coach Loretta, may ginagawa silang iba.
Yes.
Tama ba?
ML.
Nag-ML. Ang mabuti na lang, Coach, hindi natutulog. Kasi pag tanungin mo, bakit ka natulog? Sagot
Oo.
naman nila, sleeping with the Lord.
Kaya nga Coach Sen, no, 'di ba minsan we do have our own set of rules and ano talaga
Yes.
na sana
Yes.
we have all the sana in life, no, but yeah, you have really to listen to their needs also to do what
Yes.
they want. So yan ang
Yes.
yan talaga
I
ang
remember,
challenge natin.
yeah, I remember,
Yes,
Coach, when the children are younger, no? Kasi apat yan, diba? And all of them are all very talkative, no? So, around the table, diba? So, like, kasi, like, I always travel, and Sisoy also travels, so nag-alternate kami. So, there are yung weekends namin, yun lang yung time na mag-uusap kami, or dinner time, yun
Oo.
lang din. So, diba? So,
Oo.
syempre, they have a lot of stories, and they're so eager to talk to us, diba? So, we are around the table, and we have a system, like, so somebody talks. Normally kasi when somebody talks, lahat yan nagsasalita. We don't hear each other na. So what I do is that, okay, wait, sige, ikaw muna. Okay, stop, next kami, ganyan. So that everybody has the chance to talk, no? So, but this was when they were younger, that when they would freely talk to you. But now when they're older, they have, of course, other people to be talking to, their friends. Parang, okay, when we have time to talk to mom or dad, that's how I feel. Ayan na, nagtatampo na naman, di ba? But I think also it's our responsibility, and I think I really need to practice it also, to really encourage them to continue to, talk to us, no? Just tell us about what's going on in their day, no? Para alam din natin, no? We are aware of what's going on, what their challenges are, what their wins are, di ba? And that actually also keeps them, in the knowledge that my mom or my dad is genuinely interested
Yes.
about what's going on with my life. Parang ganyan, no? So I think yun siguro magandang practice yan. No?
Yeah, I
Yes.
usually do that, no? Even here, kahit nasa bahay lang kami, no? So how is your schedule of classes since
Yeah.
academic year started already last week and this week? Anong schedule ng klase mo? So bakit ganyan? Anong nangyari? Then, kaya nga lang yung isa, yung anak ko, yung eldest son ko, sabi ko na, how is your research? Bakit kayo uulit ng kanyang siya? He would, because he's taking up civil engineering. So sabi niya, si mama, uy, dili lagi kasabot. Meron nga pag-submit. I would just stop and said, oo nga, hindi talaga ako makakaintindi kasi that's civil engineering course, no? So,
Yes.
Yes.
even how I will explain it to you, mama, you will not understand why I need to
Yeah.
repeat all
Oo.
these things. Nasabi ko din, I also learned na not to insist.
Correct.
No?
And minsan, coach, di ba, pagsabihan ka na, hindi mo naman talaga maintindihan, or you don't understand. And it's true, there are many times that we do not understand, di ba, as parents. Pero I think what is important is that we admit that there are times that we do not understand. But I think it's also important just to let them know, okay, sige, I don't understand for now, but I'll just be here. And I'm ready to listen. I will really try to understand no the way you want it to be understood. I think that should be a very good start also.
Yeah.
So yun.
Yan talaga. Ay, may ano si Coach Edelor, oh. At least, she's engaging. Ako po, sobra na-enjoy ko po ang usapan naming mag-iinat today. Wow, na malalaki na sila. Sana pumasok ka na. Kasi I always listen and looking forward sa kanilang kwentuhan dahil puro boys, bihirang magsalita. Wow, congratulations! Ah,
Good job,
grabe.
Coach
Good job,
Adilor.
Coach. Being with them, listening is very important to them.
Yes. Oh. And what's happening now also, Coach Loretta, no? Yung the WFH situation, we might think that just because you are at home, it's okay. Parang, wow, I'm so lucky because I'm at home. I can be with my kids. But honestly, now na most of the time WFH, ako parang halos wala na tulog akong time sa kanila. I
Yeah.
can't even talk to them because like they will come to the come into the room and try to, Mom, excuse me, and I'll do like, I'm in a meeting, parang ganyan. Parang always like that. Parang sabi ko, sana back to the normal na that I can go to the office and then when I leave the office, I leave the work there. I do not bring it home. So that when I'm at home, my attention is with the family, my attention is with the kids. But ngayon kasi, nakaka-guilty, di ba? Like,
Wherein pa kanina, Coach Loretta, no, kuan lang kami about the topic, di ba, about listening. So I was talking to her, sabi ko, about work-life balance. Sabi niya, paano pumapasok dyan? And true enough, yung sinabi niya ngayon, di ba? The balancing, di ba? Na saan na dito yung family, ng time ko sa trabaho, saka time ko sa family ko. Di ba? Although nasa bahay ka lang. Kasi most of the time right now is spent sa work na talaga.
Yeah.
Right? Di ba?
Kagaya ngayon, imagine I started my online class at 10:30 and I do have my 1 o'clock and I do have my 2:30. So imagine, so hindi ko na talaga so I really have to wake early in the morning and cook for them and then do some little house. Kasi iba kasi kung nasa workplace talaga tayo parang they would understand because nandun tayo. Kasi nandito
Correct.
tayo, wala pa rin.
correct. I think if I were in their place, I would be very hurt. Nandyan nga si mama, hindi ko naman nakakausap. She's not giving attention to me. Di ba? Minsan nga, kahit yung they would call us for lunch, text ka na lang, Mom, the food is ready para bumaba. Di ba? Nakaka-guilty. So I think the effort should be deliberate.
Kaya nga I was talking kanina.
Because listening starts with giving time, no?
Tingnan ko kasi, di ba, yung sa 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, di ba, one of the habits there is seek first to understand, then to be understood. Di ba? Di ba? Yung seek first to understand, then to be understood. So para sa akin, ito yung pinakamahirap doon sa mga habits na dapat ating i-practice. It's easy said than done. And yet, kung gagawin mo not only to the kids, but even to husband and wives, di ba? Sa relationship, sa family, di ba? Na hindi nakikinig, di ba?
Yes.
So, mahikwan talaga. It's a challenge. But ang maganda nga dyan, no, sabi ko na kanina, it can be learned. No?
Yeah.
Basta may effort lang talaga sa bawat isa.
And you put love into
Put love into it. Tama talaga. Kasi may nangyari dyan, Coach, Okay lang. Coach, may storya kasi dyan. Short story. Okay lang? So, ang nangyari,
No problem.
meron kasing husband, yung wife niya, sabi niya, hindi daw nakikinig sa kanya. Or hindi naman niya pwedeng dalhin sa doktor kasi mahiya naman siya na ipa-check up din yung wife niya. Ano bang problema ng wife mo? Hindi nakikinig sa akin, Dok, di ba? So, kwento niya sa doktor. Sabi niya, okay. So, sabi ng doktor, nagtanong, diagnosis. Sabi niya, okay, ang pwede mong gawin, pagdating mo sa bahay, no, pagdating mo kaagad sa bahay, okay, so from a distance, tanungin mo yung wife mo, di ba? May tatanong ka sa kanya. Sige, so follow siya. Pagdating sa bahay, so mga mga siguro, ilagay natin 20 meters, di ba? Sabi niya. Okay, love, I'm here. Sabi niya, what's for lunch? Sabi niya. Hindi sumagot yung asawa. So lumapit siya, mga 15 meters na. Sabi niya, love, I'm here. Hello, what's for lunch? Wala pa rin, no? Lapit na siya, mga 10. Sabi niya, love, hey, hindi na pa ako ba? What's for lunch? Hindi pa rin sumasagot. Hanggang nilapitan na talaga, ganito na talaga harap-harapan na. Sabi niya, love, galit na siya. Sabi niya, this is my fourth time that I ask you the question. Di ba? Ano, what's for lunch? Anong sagot ng wife niya? Sabi ng wife niya, 4 times ko na rin sinabi sa iyo na chicken yung lunch natin.
So what does that mean?
So does that mean, sinong hindi nakikinig?
Yeah.
Di ba? So, mga husband, para sa inyo to.
Chicken nga.
May hugot si Coach Edelor. Sabi niya, sa amin, mas maganda yung situation now kasi di kami magkakasama. No? She shared to us already na she's in the church and then nasa yung husband niya.
Yes.
Kaya we always looking forward to quality kwentuhan. Yan, that's good, no? Talaga naman. Minsan naman po, kahit isang message lang, happy na kami. Wow, sweet.
Yes.
Pero now, nag-glamour na magkita ng face-to-face. Pareho kaming pong nalulungkot.
Oo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kailangan na talaga kayong mag face-to-face ng husband mo, Coach Edelor. Baka may mga ano na yan.
Yeah. Minsan that is the challenge, no, Coach Loretta. Minsan we just take it for granted kasi nandyan, okay lang. Whether you talk or not, basta nandyan lang, okay lang. We take it for granted, but when there's distance and where there's a difficulty to be face to face or be together, hinahanap mo talaga yan, no. So let's take advantage of what we have right now, no. Habang nandyan yan, we have the opportunity, no. While tayo pa ang attention sa mga kids nandito pa sa atin, wala pang iba. Coach, no.
Kaya nga, we grab the opportunity na nandito sila na hindi sila lumalabas ng bahay. Yeah, kasi pag mag face-to-face na ako, especially my youngest, no, siya nag-aaral sa Musuan, no, sa Central Mindanao University. So if mag face-to-face na, so wala na din talaga dito sa bahay, no. They would be there sa boarding house nila doon. So now we have really to, no, kahit may mga misunderstanding, may mga bagay na hindi magkakaintindihan, we really do have to grab the opportunity na nandito ang mga bata sa bahay ngayon.
Yeah.
No? Kasi it's very important. Coaches, it's 9:07. Magpakilala muna tayo ng ating mga brand partners, no?
Yes. Sige po.
Ganda ng ating mga sharings.
Give your health a boost. Try our Health Wealth product line of nutrient defense and superfoods. Green Barley. Health Wealth International Corporation. Changing lives a healthier way every day. For your orders, you may call or text 0956-3733-540. Look for Marte de la Cruz. David's Faith Insulin Plant Wine is made from insulin plant extract with infusion of healthy fruit sourced from certified organic farms such as Guyabano, Dragon Fruit, and Bignay. Powerful mixture now offers wonderful health benefits. The first all-natural insulin wine helps lower blood sugar. Insulin plant wine, organic, natural, ligtas at epektibong pampababa ng blood sugar. All-natural, FDA approved. Award-winning product. For your inquiries, orders, message Talk Life Channel's FB page. Call or text 0917-887-3227.
We're back.
Yes.
May struggle din ako minsan. I am not very sensitive with non-verbal mga reactions. Yan, very important din yan, no? That's very important.
Yes.
In listening. So what are your thoughts with that, Coach Soy and Coach Stena?
Actually, minsan they can say one thing but actually mean another.
Yeah.
And so therefore, you have to be quite sensitive to expressions, movement sa mata, yung when they're not really saying anything, that's really something wrong, di ba? So yun, and again, as I said, it takes practice to be able to really detect that, no? That
Yeah, especially hindi naman tayo trained eh. Sabi nga ni Mrs. palagi, hindi naman ako psychologist. Tell me what you want.
wala akong ESP.
Wala akong ESP. Gaya lang halimbawa sa lunch, di ba? Ano bang gusto nyo pakainin? Tapos pag nandiyan na yung ulam, di ba? Di kakain. Tanongin mo, bakit di ka kumakain? Di ba? Akala nila yung mama, nakaintindi na anong gusto ng anak.
Yeah.
Di ba? Wala namang ESP ang parents eh. Di ba? So you have to communicate.
We go back na kayo ng mga bulk of work natin ngayon na nandito sa bahay. Minsan yung anak babae na the tendency is magsa-shutdown na din sila sa loob ng mga kwarto nila
Yes.
because I'm also busy. Kaya nga,
Yes.
that's why I realize now that I have also to really schedule my engagements, no? Kasi
Yeah.
no, I realize na they are all at home kasi nga nandito nagsisimula na ang klase. So may na college, they are all in college. So talagang hindi na lumalabas ng bahay, no, because of the bulk of schedules also that they have. So kaya nga din I realize na importante din na I have really to schedule my engagements kasi minsan
Yes.
nakikita nila nandito ako, may ginagawa kasi work at home nga. Kasi minsan
Yeah.
ang trabaho ko kasi ngayon is in the morning gumagawa ako ng household chores, yung gumagawa. Then, I like to work in the evening kasi coaches. Ewan ko ba't ganito, no? Pero, na ano ka. Kaya nga sana bumalik na tayo sa dati. As I always,
Oo.
kasi, sana paggabi sana na wala na din silang klase. Supposed to be, this is also the time that we talk and we share, no? Kaya nga lang talaga. This is really a very challenging situation for me at this point of time.
Yeah.
I do not know if that is also your experience, no?
Coach, meron lang din akong ma-share, no? While we are on the topic of listening, I think if we really want to bridge that gap, no, with our children, no, if we really want to establish an optimal relationship with them, I think we should start with listening. Also, we should also start to listen to ourselves. No, how are we expressing ourselves? How are we talking to our children? Ano yung tone yung ginagamit natin na mas effective sa kanila? Or ano ba yung mga words na ginagamit natin? Are the words that we're using does it allow them to respond to us or gets them or triggers them or makes them shut down? So I think there should be introspection also if we really want to establish a good communication process, no, with our children. So
Siguro may feedbacking talaga dyan to add, no? Sinabi ni Coach Senos. Feedbacking kasi just like ako rin, kasi minsan ako, yung pagkasabi ko sa Tagalog parang maragsa ba yan?
pabalang.
Pabalang, mga ganun ba? Para sa akin, normal. Di ba? Normal lang yan kasi sa amin, ganun naman kami magsalita noon eh. Pero but now, in the 21st century, with our kids right now and sa natin relationship, we have to really conscious on what we're saying because ang away naman, it's not about the words that you speak mostly. It's about the tone of voice.
Yeah.
Di ba? Misinterpret ba? Kasi galit ka pagkasabi. Pero, di ba? So, siguro ang pwedeng gawin dyan, just like ginagawa namin ni Coach ngayon is, yun, nag-feedbacking talaga. Ano yung gusto mong words, di ba? Ano yung mga ayaw mo na sabihin. So, paano sabihin, di ba? Paano? Para magkaintindihan talaga. Kasi, di ba, ang definition kasi ng communication is message sent, message received. Di ba? Yun lang. Pero ngayon kasi dapat naintindihan natin na kulang yan. Okay, there's the element in between. Sabi, bridging the gap. Ano yon? The question is it understood?
Yes.
Diba? Sa Bisaya pa nasabtan ba? Yeah, naintindihan ba? Sinabi ko sa iyo, sinabi mo sa akin, ay kaintindihan ba? Tayo. Yun ang pinaka-importante doon.
Yeah.
Yan talaga.
So yun. I think yun talaga, no? But regardless, I think what is very important, yung pinaka-important ingredient talaga is love. No? Kasi if as I'm saying, even if there are times na hindi natin maintindihan, pero nako-communicate pa rin natin na, okay, right now I don't understand what you're saying, but I do love you and I'm here for you.
Wow.
You know, it
That's
makes things a bit better, for the
Yeah.
kid. So,
Okay. This also beautiful really sometimes no we shared last Tuesday na it's also good really to go out no parang kahit kayo lang pamilya no, even we are afraid na may mga maan tayo of the COVID pero just take care kasi mas maganda kasi minsan din out of the house and then we shared makikita mo yung usapan gabi, yung especially kung overnight, ganyan. May mga usapang while traveling, we are talking, maganda hindi na
yes.
I hope that we
Mm-mm.
can do that again. We will
Yes.
read the message of Coach Edelor. Isang
Yes.
mahabang proseso po talaga para matutunang maging mabuting tagapakinig. Ako po ay natutunan kasi sobrang tahimik ang mga boys ko sa buhay ko. Kaya pag nagsasalita sila, tumatahimik ako. Kasi all boys kasi ang kasama niya no, ni Coach Edelor. Siya ang prinsesa ng bahay. O rena
Oo.
pala ng bahay. So I would like to greet, no? This is a friend of mine from Australia. Hello,
Hello.
Lee Montajes. Good evening. She's also a
Hello,
coach
Lee.
from
Kylie.
so yeah, she's watching from Australia. Thank you for watching, Lai. So she was a very active youth sa San Pablo before. So yeah, it's really
Mm.
challenging na ano kaya ang mga masabi ko nga sa sarili ko, no, the books that I read, yung mga natutunan natin sa ating mga pare, no, minsan talaga practice really is very important. Sabi mo nga coach, no, deliberate action is very important.
Correct. Deliberate.
Yeah, yung talagang
Yes.
yung gawin ko talaga, not just for na ano. Kasi nga iba talaga ang buhay na ano nandito lang sa bahay ngayon. Yung magwa 1 year na tayo o sobra na isang taon but
Mm-mm.
still no we experience all these things, di ba? No?
Yeah.
Coach Sisoy, your thoughts?
Oo, actually yung naisip ko lang din coach ba na kasi growing up yung mga bata, we encourage them to express themselves, 'di ba? Kasi hindi natin yan na-experience before na parang kasi tayo we were meant to be seen, not heard, 'di ba? That's like the principle of our parents. But because we felt na pero medyo limited tayo diyan, iniisip natin yung mga bata dapat when I have children,
Outgoing.
I'll get them to really express and all that stuff, no? And so it's okay when they were growing up, no? Parang, ang cute na may ganyan comment yung bata. But when they're grown up na and then they express their opinions or they tell you off, parang, sakit na pala pakinggan, no? So,
Oo.
Maliliit, no? Kasi smart ang anak ko, ha? Very
Oo,
articulate.
diba?
We really express what he feels or what she feels. Pero pag ganito pa palang edad, no? Edad na pala. Parang yung prinsipyo mo at yung value mo is kinu-question natin na ano na talaga. Parang,
Correct.
Yes, correct.
what is this? No?
But,
Your value.
yeah, but I think that is also correct. But I think that is
very
also
challenged.
where that is also where parenting comes in, no? Na when they're out of line or medyo sumosobra na or that is also an opportunity for us to be able to coach, no? Or to be able to tell them that what is right or wrong, no? And in a way that they would listen, no? So yan lang. It's not like just because we taught them to express freely, it doesn't mean that we'll just accept lang din kahit anong sasabihin, di ba? So hindi pa rin dapat mawala yung pagiging parent natin because our role is really to guide them also, no? So yun.
Yes, oo. It boils down to talaga, no? It boils down to values talaga, no? The values that we like. Bakit natin ginagawa to? Because there's a value or the principle behind na ginagawa to, just like love, may respect, di ba? Honesty, integrity, which is more important, di ba, in life. Okay? Pag nasa buhay ka na talaga. So, kaya it's our responsibility. Tama yung sinabi ni Coach na na although masakit na i-correct natin sila, di ba, minsan, no? Minsan, maganda yung result, but again, if we are doing the right thing, I believe, no? Na it will magbabunga ng mabuti yan. Magbubunga ng mabuti yan.
importante din yung if values already are being challenged, no, kailangan
Correct.
talaga din i-correct ang mga bata.
Opo.
Kasi
Yes.
hindi lahat na yes na din tayo kasi minsan ano na ato, they are old enough to decide for themselves, but no, for me it's really no, minsan if they go overboard already, I would always say my piece.
Yes.
Talagang ganyan ako,
Yes.
na I will not
Nobody's
let
too,
free.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's too old to be told off. Na parang sumasagot.
Correct.
Siguro mas 50 pa yan. Ako like,
Yeah.
at this age, pinapagalitan pa rin ako ng mama ko. Diba? So,
Correct.
I think, they should understand na they do not outgrow being our children. No? So,
Kaya lang, meron ako nabasa, Coach Loretta, kasi para it goes with, kung ano yan stages in life or age, di ba? Kasi nung mga bata pa, di ba, adolescent, di ba? O nung bata pa sila, child pa sila, para bang everything daw is tama si papa at si mama. Di ba? Everything sila ang tama. Kaya lang, pagdating daw sa adolescent, you realize na hindi naman pala sila tama. Di ba? Meron ng mga elements o kina-question na. Di ba? Kaya lang, fast forward, pag tumatanda ka, doon mo ma-realize ulit
tama pala.
na tama pala sila. Di ba? Kaya you come to them,
That's it.
teach them, di ba?
Yeah. I would always say, no, some of the parents would always say na, hindi ko naman pinalaki ang anak ko na ganyan. I would always say, even no, yung mga pre-K na, yung bibigay kasi ako before ng yung bagong ikakasal. So I would always say, you always have to inflict good values to your students. Even they will be wayward along the way. Makikita
Yes.
nila kasi may mga influence sa barkada. But at
Yes.
the end of the day, they will always go back what they learn, what
Correct.
is right
Correct.
and good,
Correct.
no? Kasi they will realize, tama yung sabi mo, Coach Sisoy, kasi
Mm-mm.
when they are adolescents, marami naman talagang influence, especially yung mga squad, yung barkada na nila. Sometimes they listen to them, not
Oo.
us already. Pero pag nakita nila yung value na tinuro natin when they
Yeah.
were children, sabi mo nga, Coach Sisoy, na when they
Yeah.
grow older and they are
Correct.
matured enough na siya, tama. Tama
Yeah.
talaga yung sinabi ni Mama. Ni
When
Papa.
you are
Good.
consistent, no, you
Yeah.
stick to your values, no, hindi na so and that's what they see, no, na regardless of what my behavior is, my mom or my dad sticks to the values that they are teaching us. So
Consistency is
Yeah.
very important. And again, you verbalize, no? Sabihan mo siya bakit yun nangyari. Yung the value
Yeah.
behind, 'di ba? Okay, kasi anak, ayoko na integrity kasi 'yan. 'Di ba? So ano yung nangyari? Bakit hindi nangyari yung integrity? 'Di ba? You teach them the values, no? The values behind the principle behind bakit nang ginagawa nito ng mga parents.
Kaya nga, as we listen, we have really we have really to listen to our children, but values should not be compromised also, no, di ba?
Yes,
Importante din yan
totoo.
na as we listen to them, we also have to stand our own values and what is really the right thing to do. Kahit anong ilang taon na yan sila. Yan talaga ang
Example quotes ha, parang light moments, di ba? Okay.
Oo.
Sabihin natin na values, wag magsinungaling. Tama? Di ba? Pero pag sabihin mo, pag may maghanap sa akin sa phone, sabihin mo wala ako.
Yeah.
Tama? Sometimes I rin yung nag-break.
Yeah, kahit tayo
Diba?
pa rin ang nagbe-break. Sabi nga ni Coach Edelor, atin ito kasi hindi siya nakapasok. And the best din yung relationship yung mag-asawa if you listen to each other. Yes, matutunan na nilang makinig din along the way. Yeah, very important when they realize that mama and papa, daddy and mommy is really listening to each other also. No, sabi nga na we live because they would always say values are caught, not taught. Oh, yan talaga ang what they see in us, the way we kahit hindi natin sinasabi, tinuturo verbally, but when they see that in our relationship between the husband and the wife, and then they will always cherish that also, and they will hindi nga nila siguro na-articulate but nakikita din nila. And I realized that itong mga anak ko, the way they because I always have this no, hindi ako nagsasalita yung ah, sa mga kainan nga na tawag nito na talagang I will always keep things, no, nasabi no, hindi, for example, yung sa kakain kami ng McDo, ng restaurant, I always fix the place that we, na ano, sabi niya nga, yun, nakikita nila na, I always put them na, the waiters and those who are cleaning up are also have a lot of job to do, no, na, because this is our, ano, and then, I realized that they're doing that later by later, na hindi lang sila aalis sa table na kalat lang talaga doon, and they will fix na things also. Makikita mo talaga na
Yes.
ganyan. Mahirap.
Yes.
Maybe that is also, I do not know, that is also one way of listening in another way, in another aspect na makikita nila.
Correct.
No, Coach Sen
Correct.
and Coach Misoy?
Yes,
Yes.
it's true. Yes. That
Any dad? Oh, what a
Processing,
very beautiful sharing
Loading.
we have. No?
loading.
Loading. Kaya nga.
Yep.
No, kasi ano talaga. So
Yeah.
while you are loading, it's 9:25. We'll have the last batch of our brand partners.
Apa.
Mm.
Yes.
Pagod ka na ba mag-take ng Gluta capsules mo araw-araw at hindi pa rin ba nakikita ang whitening effect? Sawa ka na ba sa tiis, ganda at masakit na tusok-tusok sa beauty drip? Wala nang bisa dahil kaunti na lang ang nakukuha ng katawan mo. Sayang naman, diba? Sa Arian Glutathione, 100% ang absorption niya dahil sublingual intake ito. Hindi na papatayin ng gastric acid ang nutrients dahil diretso na ang gluta mo sa iyong bloodstream. Safe and effective. Yan ang Arian. It's been in production for 14 years in Taiwan, and now it's in the Philippines. Naga-undergo ng 7 steps of filtration for safe, sealed, and leak-free vials. Sleek design and packaging na not only for aesthetics, but for your convenience too. Just refrigerate, open the lid, ilagay ang straw, sip, ibabad sa dila for a few minutes, and enjoy. 7 vials for only 500.
What's so special about the hour of 3? At that very moment, we pray the 3 o'clock prayer, imploring for God's unfathomable divine mercy. I would like to invite you at the hour of 3 every Wednesday, together with my fellow Divine Mercy devotee and life coach, Aida Manasan, as we share with you beautiful stories, blessings, and graces of the Divine Mercy. This is Georgie Ilaganbian, late coordinator, Divine Mercy Apostolate, Archdiocese of Davao. See you on June 30, Wednesday at the hour of 3 for our first episode via TLC Talk Live channel. God bless and see you all.
So, Divine Mercy at our Aquino is really doing good in our channel kasi may mga testimonies sila, no, how the Divine Mercy really changed their lives, and ang ganda ng response ng mga viewers, even it's 2 o'clock in the
Nice.
afternoon on Wednesday. It's nice. So yeah, it's 9:28. Maybe we could have our parting words and the idea of let us listen as a new parenting in this kind of life that we
Yeah.
have now. Coach
Sabi nga
Isoy,
ni, no? Listening, hello. Okay, so parting words na tayo, Coach Loretta, no?
oo.
Ito palagi itong binabalik sa akin, no? Sa papa ko or sa mama ko noon na we are created by God with just one mouth and 2 ears.
Yeah.
Di ba? Kasi, di ba? We are created to listen, no? Kaya dalawa ang ginawa para sa atin. Isa lang ang bibig para, it's more on listening. Kaya lang, minsan nga, we give priority to our mouth rather than our ears. And when you listen, no? When you listen daw, itong dalawang ears, di ba? Pag pinagkabit sila, anong forma daw? Di ba? It's a heart actually. So when you listen daw, no, it goes to the heart. Okay? So when you listen, no, actually you are not hindi you are giving the power, no? Giving the power to the person no? Para na makinig ka doon sa sabihin niya. Okay?
Yeah,
So
that's
ikaw,
it.
coach?
Bigyan ng jacket para okay na. Yeah, as I said earlier, listening is really active listening is really a skill that we all parents need to learn. No, and by demonstrating it, we're also teaching our children how to listen, because once we are demonstrating that we are actively listening, we're also assuring our children that I am genuinely interested with what's going on. I really want to help, no, and I'm here for you. No, so that's basically the messaging that we're sending to our children. And as they grow up, when they continually to receive this message, no, ito din yung na demonstrate nila, no, when they have their own families, no, or with their friends, no. So yun, I think that's a very basic skill, but at the same time it's also very difficult, and so therefore it has to be like a practice for us, no, even when our kids are old already. That it is something that we need to practice every day. But again, when we listen with our hearts, no, when we listen in love, no, that is actually the thing that spells the difference, right? So thank you, Coach.
Okay, so may parting words din si Coach Edelor. Kapag malalaki na ang mga anak, best example kapag na-feel nila na you are willing to correct. Kaya pag tinatama mo na sila, makikinig din sila. Sabi nga, what you sow is what you reap. Thank you very much, Coach Edelor. Kahit wala ka sa amin physically, but you are with us.
Ramdam na ramdam ka namin.
Yeah, ramdam na ramdam namin sa puso. Kaya nga, our program every night at 8:30 to 9:30 is really Hearts That Listen. No? For those of you who are with us, or you can message our FB page kung anong gusto niyo mga topic na ating tatalakayin gabi-gabi during Tuesday, no. I have a very powerful couple with me and Coach Edelor, no. They could always give us some reflections and realizations. Thank you very much. I know it's not really easy to listen,
Yeah.
especially na we were not trained that way when we were children. No, kasi palagi tayong nakikinig sa ating mga magulang. But I
Yeah.
know in this new normal life that we have, they would always say, sabi nga ni Coach Edelor sa episode nila last Thursday na abnormal in a normal way. They would always say, very beautiful ang kanilang episode last Thursday also na. Sabi nga ni Teacher Fe doon na we really have to adapt. No, hindi talaga, no, sabi nga mo, I always I will always binabalikan ko na sabi mo palagi, Coach Sisoy, na mindset, no, talagang we have really to change our mindset. This is very important. So, good evening and thank you again for sharing your thoughts, Marquez Edilor, and for those who are watching, we are here, Hearts That Listen. So, Tuesday edition and good evening, everyone. Okay.
Night.
Thank
Bye.
you.
See you on Tuesday.